The rain has moved out, but only for now. We'll let you know when our next chance for some showers are in the 10-day forecast.
Honoring the fallen this Memorial Day, a look at some of the events happening across the Susquehanna Valley, paying tribute to our nation's heroes.
Now we're hearing more people who got these messages, and it's like annoying.
A York County church finds itself the target of a scam, what the criminals were asking for, and the response from the church.
This reminds me of the burn pits in Iraq, the smell.
A race to prevent disaster, a massive chemical tank at the center of a potential crisis. The evacuation's underway and efforts to prevent a catastrophic worst-case scenario.
WGAL News 8 at 4 starts now.
Well, the rain is gone, and it's a sunny end to the holiday weekend as we take a live look over the Susquehanna Valley. A washout of a weekend, but tonight you might be able to have dinner outside. We like that. Welcome to News 8 at 4, everybody. I'm Michael Fuller.
Yeah, so excited to hear that. I'm Tasmeen Mahfouz. We got meteorologist Mike Susko here. Mike, the sun has finally returned, but so did that humidity.
Yeah, it did, guys. If you step outside right now, it feels kind of muggy out there, though, right now. The good news, though, is if you want to try to salvage any of the Memorial Day weekend, it looks like this evening you'll be able to get outside for most part and avoid the raindrops. You're looking live from Hershey. We got that blue sky trying to make a return out there. And Storm Team Live Radar Network still showing a few spotty showers here and there in southern York and Lancaster County, also there in southwestern Franklin County. But majority of the area is finally drying out here as the system begins to pull away. So your hour-by-hour forecast as we go through your day tomorrow, you can see we will get temperatures up to 80 degrees on your Tuesday. So tomorrow is going to be a dry day, a mostly cloudy but dry day for the most part across the area. Temperatures right now in the 70s, almost 80 degrees there in Gettysburg, 77 in Chambersburg as well as Lewistown, 76 in Carlisle, same thing there in Harrisburg, and 73 in Lancaster. So the next couple of days, tomorrow it's going to be warmer with a high of 80 degrees, but rain does return, guys, on Wednesday. That'll be our next impact day because rain will be during the morning. We'll time it out coming up in a little bit.
And the Harrisburg Air Dot Show is in full flight. That was an F-16 fighter jet captivating audiences. The biggest crowd of the weekend is just one of several Memorial Day events happening in Cumberland and Dauphin counties.
And News 8's AJ Sisson traveled around experiencing it all and joins us live from the Harrisburg Art Fest. AJ, from the Art Fest to the Greek Fest, you got the good assignments, man.
It is festival season, Michael Thusmean. We're out here, we're enjoying the time. The sun finally out after such a dreary weekend, and those here at the Arts Fest says it has been one of the busiest days of the entire festival. We are actually joined now by Harrisburg native right here, Throw Fire Party. This is Sharon Lee alongside husband Sean Lee as well. Sharon, you have a bunch of great art here. Just explain to me.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been doing it for about 3 years. This is Arts Fest. So I started in February, and a lot of that I make are Pennsylvania themed. So
all right, so unfortunately we're having some technical issues with AJ's shot. We hope to get back to that in just a little bit, but for now it was a violent holiday weekend in Philadelphia. 4 people, including a child, have been hospitalized after a shooting that happened early this morning at a party. So since Friday night around 11 in the city, there's been at least 17 people shot, 4 killed, and also a deadly stabbing and a deadly hit and run.
Well, new at 4 in Dauphin County, a man is now in custody charged with homicide after a body was found under a blanket on the side of the road. Police, along with Dauphin County District Attorney Fran Chardo, says 25-year-old Isla Romancheco of California was arrested in Florida. Investigators believe he was trying to flee the country. The body was found around 10 Saturday morning under a blanket along River Road in Londonderry Township. State police have not identified the body, only that he's a white man with dark brown facial hair, brown eyes, and was wearing an Oakland Raiders shirt. They're asking anyone who has information about the death or can help identify the victim to come forward. Also new at 4 out of Mifflin County, the coroner's office is attempting to identify and locate the biological father of a baby that was left in a field to die. The coroner's office wants anyone who had sexual contact with 20-year-old Jordan Kaufman between July of 2025 and September of 2025 to contact their office for a voluntary paternity test. Charging documents say that Kaufman gave birth to a baby girl on May 14th before placing the child in a field near her home on Mount Hope Road in Wayne Township and going to work. So according to the affidavit, Kaufman went to the hospital the next day to be treated for afterbirth bleeding and admitted to leaving the baby in the field.
And in York County, a man is now facing charges after police say he shot at his neighbor. So this happened last night on Locust Point Road in Conewago Township. Northern York County Regional Police say 44-year-old Paul Inman fired a gun at his neighbor during a dispute over property lines. No one was hurt. And a scammer targeting the congregation at Covenant Moravian Church in York County. That's where News 8's Marcy Walsh joins us live. And Marcy, you talked to some of the people who got the suspicious email and learned what they did next. What happened?
Yeah, that's mean. I talked to some of the congregation members here who told me they got an email from someone who they thought was the pastor, asking them to buy hundreds of dollars worth of gift cards. But as it turns out, it wasn't the pastor at all. One member told me he got an email from the scammer asking to have what he called a discreet conversation. He responded and was asked to buy $400 worth of Dollar General gift cards for supposedly people in the hospital. He said that's when the red flags went up and he realized something was wrong.
I mean, there's been lots of scam attempts, but most of them have either come through the internet on the computer, or years ago it would come over the telephone. I think the thing that troubles me most about this is it was so well done, and the fact that it could respond to your questions or your doubts.
And George did tell me he later got an email from the board of the church saying the pastor's email was hacked, and this email was in fact a scam and to not respond. But coming up on News 8 at 5, we'll hear from a different congregation member who says this isn't the first time she's gotten an email about this and what she did about it. Live in York County, I'm Marcy Walsh, WGAL News 8.